Hello, Internet. I'm back. And yes, this is really me. I'm still Cadenza Lane and reasonably sane. Which rhymes, so it must be true. You may have heard that I'm actually not deluded with a tortured soul, despite what a certain cookery and lifestyle vlogger has been insinuating. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video for a while. I've been busy avoiding photos, journalists and weird looks. Such is my new millennial life. I should probably explain what's going on in case you've recently had an internet detox and missed all the craziness on the news and social media. My face is everywhere, but it's not actually my face. It's a robot's face that looks exactly like me. Yes, I kid you not. I say robot because that's what most people are calling it. But no one really knows what it is and how it's done. And if it hasn't clicked with you yet, you see what I did there? That's what Finding My Expert online course was. 26 creepy videos of my robot double emailed to me as a fake program of study. And would you believe it, I didn't find my expert and still haven't had my money back. But that's the least of my problems. It wasn't like I paid a lot anyway. Darren Mason, my cousin's fiance, created this lifelike thing modelled on me without my consent. He has basically stolen my identity. Darren Mason is a fraudster, and so is Melody Lane. But the world doesn't give a damn about that minor issue. British internet guy makes robot. Millennial millionaire creates best robot yet. Internet tycoon breaks the internet with new robot. How did he do it? The robot everyone's talking about. Humanoid robot more human than some humans. British millennial fit for Silicon Valley. AI, CGI or robotics? What's behind this fake human? Autistic recluse makes ginger humanoid in back garden. Tech genius makes robot a pre-Raphaelite beauty. Okay, I like that one. Best robot ever. But why did it have to be ginger? Most realistic CGI character yet. And it's ginger. The future is ginger. Well, That's good to know. I thought we were going extinct in exactly 26 years. I'm glad this robot has stepped in and saved our redhead species. Shy British genius makes robot gingerly. How safe is your job from this ginger? And there's a massive photo next to that. Forced out of the workplace. Millennial makes trouble for millennials. The new face of artificial intelligence. And those are just some of the news headlines. How about the social media comments? That's one thing to do in your shed. This millionaire clearly has too much spare time. I wonder what the guy does with his ginger robot. Hashtag I would. I'm flabbergasted that a person with such a successful internet business would hide such a technologically advanced thing in his back garden laboratory and not tell anyone about it for such a long time. Ew, I don't get why the robot is ginger. I've seen it all now. We may as well give up our jobs and end it before the robots kill us slowly. This is well weird, man. But can I have one? Hashtag birthday wish. Ew, I still don't get why the robot is ginger. Can I dye her hair and give her a spray tan, please? I totally saw that red-haired robot today. This is her going to a shop. She ran off before I could get a better photo, though. That one was actually a photo of me. So now I'm recognised everywhere. I've started wearing sunglasses and a hat every time I go out. Like that helps. I mean, I wouldn't mind so much if it had boosted my social media following. But no, I get all the drawbacks of fame with zero benefits. And just to add insult to injury, this robot has now set up its own social media profiles and gained thousands of followers overnight. Azalea, she's called. I can't imagine that Darren set up the profiles. He continues his disappearing act and shies away from any sort of attention. All the journalists have managed to get out of him is that he's created a robot. But who knows how? What an absolute PR nightmare. And I'm right in the middle of it. How ironic. And embarrassing. I mean, it's not a great advert for my university course. You know, the BA Honours in Creative Media and Public Relations. But maybe this is actually the golden opportunity I've been searching for the whole time to use all those skills I acquired. Well, I'm not afraid of a challenge. But this has gone so far, I wonder how I could reverse the damage. I said that I wanted to find the fraudsters and expose them. But someone got to the press before I could, before I'd worked out what the hell to do. I mean, I just discovered that my cousin's fiancé had tricked me and made these videos in a back garden shed, as they call it. I went there and saw the room where it was filmed. I couldn't understand how he did it. And I didn't know that this top secret operation was going to suddenly appear on the news and social media. Why do you keep reading it all, Cadenza? I don't know. I just have to. But you've tried to tell your side of the story. Yes, I have, Fern. But the journalists just don't want to know it. They think it's all amazing and fun, and I ought to be flattered that this thing was modelled on me. Fern looked really concerned. I mean, Fern often looks concerned, but this concern was beyond concern. Concerned. But you didn't want all this, Cadenza. He didn't ask your permission. Yeah. It can't be right. There must be some legal implications. Maybe. Maybe there is something I can do. I don't know, but all this stuff is exhausting. My face, my robot face, is everywhere. But Darren and Melody, hardly ever seen. Darren avoids the journalists while Melody practically chases after them, begging for a photo and interview. And yet, photos of her are rarely published. Unlike my robot face. Well, who's craving attention now? The journalists are only interested in Melody's relationship with Darren, what Darren's like as a person, and the big question of why did Darren model the robot on her cousin and not her? Awkward. So she says something like, "My sweet Darren could never model a robot on me because I'm too precious, and one of me is really enough for him." Yes, I'm sure he can only deal with one artificial Melody in his life. I took out the rubbish yesterday, and some man just appeared from nowhere and said, "Hey, are you the robot? Is that what you do, take out rubbish?" Where's your on button? And he actually started to prod me. So I said, watch it. I have a built-in webcam directly connected to the police and MI5. And then I made a run for it. My mum's really jumpy, and Dad gets upset every time he sees the robot on the news. They're finding it a lot more difficult than me. I feel really guilty. I was so desperate for the internet to give me answers when the education system had been a letdown and made me bitter. Oh well, at least they're not all writing about the clueless, gullible idiot I've been. Just the weird and wonderful Azalea and her genius creator. I'm not sure which is worse, the full truth or their version of it, this slant the journalists have taken. I kindly asked Darren to explain everything, by email if he won't speak to me. Why did he do this? Why me? And how? I'm still waiting.